Well, hello my beauties and welcome to my channel. Today is my empties video. So if you want to know what is in the, what is it, bag? Just keep on watching. So guys, my empties, I have all sorts actually. I have some skincare, I have some makeup, so yeah, let's dive right in. I'm going to start with, well, the first thing I got, why not? This is my no rub fluid, all-in-one fluid for my soft contact lenses. And if I am being honest, I just get the cheapest one that I can find. My lenses are monthly lenses, so I don't need a very aggressive cleaning agent. Sometimes I do, but yeah, this was just a no rub all-in-one purpose fluid and I liked it. I got another one, but this one is empty, so I thought I would mention what I use for my lenses. So that was that. Plop into the bag. This one is also empty. This is a skin tonic and it doesn't contain perfume or coloring or parabens or alcohol. It's this one. It's from Neutral. I think you can compare it to Neutrogena maybe. This is a Dutch brand, so if you live in the Netherlands or maybe Belgium or maybe they sell it somewhere else in Europe, I don't know. But yeah, I got this one at a very cheap store. I think they're going out of stock or something, and I'm actually really bummed about it because it's a really nice tonic. I don't like this part, but actually what I do is I twist it open and then just pour it over into a little spray bottle that I use for my skin, in my skincare routine, to bring back some hydration into my skin. And the reason that I got this one was because it was cheap. It didn't contain any soapy stuff, and it did contain some nice ingredients that I wanted to spray on my skin. And the one that I normally use is more pricey, and yeah, I spray a lot, so I was happy to find this. I have currently 2 full backups and one I am already using now, and I will get some more backups in store because I am afraid they are discontinuing this. So, but again, very nice toner. So if you live in the Netherlands and you are searching for a hydrating toner, check this one out. But preferably not where I live because I need them too. Next up are 2 products from The Ordinary, 2 empty bottles. And I am going to talk about the Squalane first. That is this one. This was the first oil that I purchased from The Ordinary. I do have a tiny bit left, so I need to take it back downstairs actually. And yeah, my skin really liked this in winter time. When I started using The Ordinary products, my skin was dehydrated. And yeah, this was really nice. But I liked it especially underneath my eyes as an eye cream. So, and because I see that I have a tiny bit left, I'm going to take it downstairs and use it all up, the last drop, underneath my eyes. I haven't repurchased this one, and that is because of the next product that I'm going to talk about from The Ordinary, which is just my all-time favorite. And that is the 100% organic cold pressed borage seed oil. This one is, oh no, I still have a little bit of this one as well. Oh, I'm so excited. This one I have repurchased, and this one is just my absolute favorite oil of all time. I use it for a lot of things. I know you can use this internally as well, and there are actually a lot of studies done with using borage seed oil internally. I haven't done that myself. I am going to do some research about that because maybe I do want to start using it internally, and you can use this one internally because it is just 100% cold pressed. No additives, it's just the oil. But when I ordered this one, I had a rash on my neck here, and I used a lot of products that I normally used when I had irritation on my skin, and those were just not working for me. Then I got this oil. I got it in the afternoon. I put it on the itchy red irritated spot. When I went to bed, the itching was gone, and 2 days later the spot, the patch that I had was not red anymore. I could still feel it because it was still a bit tender, but it was healing really fast. So I was like, wow, this is a very nice oil. Then I got a tattoo touched up, and I thought, why not try it on that as well? I did. It healed perfectly. It healed a lot faster. So yeah, that is the second use I have for it. I also have, and that is a little bit of nasty to talk about maybe, but I have athlete's foot. I think that's how you call it in English. It is like a cold sore, but then on your feet, if you know what I mean. I have tried everything. Everything that is on the market I have tried. I even tried a hormonal cream specifically for that. It didn't work. This one works. I put it on, it dries out the thingies. What do you call that in English? Blaasjes? Well, you know, the bumps with the fluid in them. I'm sorry, I don't know the English word, but it dries them out really fast, and it just speeds up the healing process so much. And I think it's also antiseptic. So if you have any type of rash, or I also think it works on acne, because I made my daughter-in-law put it on and she had a little bit of hormonal acne around her mouth, and the next day it was a lot better. So, you know, this one is, for me, I think it is €4.90 or something. It's the cheapest one they have, and if they ever discontinue it, I will be very sad, because my all-time favorite, it is just fantastic. So definitely check out the board seed oil from The Ordinary. Okay, next up are two setting sprays. This one you probably know. This is the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, the original one. I do have a tiny bit left, but I don't think I can get it out. I purchased this one, and because everyone was raving about it actually, and I wanted to try it out. I also prefer a setting spray without alcohol in it, because most setting sprays that contain denatured alcohol really dry out my skin. I am testing one now to see if it doesn't dry out my skin, and so far so good, so I will keep you updated on that. But yeah, I really like this one. It gave a nice glow to my skin, and the only downside was that it just went empty really fast. And it is pricey. For me it is €17 for 100 ml, so I am looking for a dupe for this one. But yeah, I do really like it, and if I have a little bit more money and I cannot find a dupe, I will repurchase it as well. But I currently am using a product of which I think can be a dupe, so stay tuned for that one. The next one is from Catrice. It's their makeup freezing spray, and I think this was limited edition. I bought this on a sale and I thought, well, why not try it? This one, does it have denatured alcohol? No. That's why I actually bought it, because it doesn't contain denatured alcohol as well. I really like the spray. I do have a tiny bit left. Maybe I can get it all out, I don't know. Did it really freeze my makeup? I don't know actually. I used it all up, so it wasn't irritating, but to say it made a huge difference in my makeup, I don't think so. But then again, it's also limited edition, so it doesn't really matter. So that one's empty as well. Next up is a little tube. It's a sample. It is the eye primer from the brand B-E, to be or not to be. And it is, I got this at Ici Paris. I have searched, and what I can find is that the brand B is only sold in Europe. And so yeah, that is unfortunate, and that is why you haven't seen it on my channel, but it's actually a fantastic eye primer. And yeah, it is really sticky and it stays a little bit tacky, so your eyeshadows just stick to it. So it is a fantastic primer. If you live in Europe and you have an Easy Paris, or you can get a hold of the brand B, definitely check out their eye primer. Okay. Next up is a concealer. It is the Instant Age Rewind from Maybelline. And as you can see, I have ripped off the sponge tip because I find that really annoying. This one is in the color Light. I do have a backup that is used now. And for a while, this was my favorite concealer. Although I am currently testing out another concealer. Yeah. I don't know if that video is up already. It is the testing out the new Essence foundation and concealer. If it is up, I will put it underneath the little eye and down in the description box. And otherwise you just have to wait a little bit for it. But yeah, a lot of people rave about this, especially the older YouTubers. I like it, but I do find that it dries out my under eyes. And the concealer actually dries out in the tube. So yeah, I like it, but I think there are better concealers out there. So if you have any tips for me for concealers, preferably a little bit lower priced, unless they are just fantastic, the holy grail, the bomb that you have found, leave them down below and I can check them out. So next up is my Essence Instant Volume Boost Mascara, and as you can see, this one is well loved. It is all dried out and nasty, and this is what the wand looks like. But this is actually my favorite mascara for a while now. I did see that Essence is coming out with some new mascara, so I'm going to try some of them out as well. But you know, why should I pay a lot of money for a mascara that I can only use for about 3 months when I can find a cheap one that works very well? And you know, also I am using false lashes anyway. So, but again, if you want volume, if you want length, this is a great mascara, and it's cheap. It's not in waterproof. So if you really want a waterproof mascara, the Volume Boost isn't it. Next up is a little baggie. It is the Beauty Blender Solid, the original Beauty Blender Solid. That's what this is from. I got a sample when I bought 2 beauty blenders on sale. I think they were the Friendship beauty blenders or something, but they were on sale, and they came with this cleanser. And before that I used hand soap or dishwashing soap to clean my sponges, because actually that was the only thing that I had. And then I got this one. Oh, I also tried generic bar soap, didn't really work, but when I got this one, oh my god, that made a world of difference. I had 2, they are both gone. I am currently using and testing out another solid cleaner, especially made for sponges, and I also use that to clean the brushes that I use for foundation and concealer. My other brushes I just clean with a very gentle shampoo, not a baby shampoo, because baby shampoos are not as gentle, but I have a shampoo that is very low in sulfates, and it makes my it cleans my brushes nicely, and it makes them nice and soft. It also doesn't contain any silicone, so that's good. But yeah, I actually really like this, and if I find that my the one that I'm using now isn't doing as great a job as this, I think I will purchase the full size. Yeah, so that one is also done. And the last 3 products are all sunscreens. I am going to start with this one. This one is from Biodermal, and that is it a Dutch brand? Yeah, it is. I think it's a Dutch brand. I think you can compare this to Bioderma in the US. And this is a sunscreen. This is SPF 50. It's for the face and for sensitive skin. Why for sensitive skin? Because this one doesn't contain any added fragrance, and the other line, well, they does. It is an older line, and they are geared to problematic skin. So if you live in the Netherlands and or in Belgium, because they sell it there as well. Yeah, you can pick this one up. Is it my favorite? No. Maybe I can get a tiny bit out to show you. Why is it not my favorite? Because Dutch, let me try. Dutch SPFs are really emollient. This is a tiny bit, and it is just, well, you can see what it does on my hand. Now, as you may probably know, you need a lot. If you don't know, you need a lot. You need about 1/4 teaspoon for your face and neck. I use a little bit more because I also do it on the top of my head and the back of my neck, and I bring it down. So it depends a little bit on the type of sunscreen. If you have a very thick, rich sunscreen, you can use a little bit less, or at least I need to, because otherwise my face just won't absorb it. And that is what I find with a lot of Dutch sunscreens, at least the ones that I can get easily hold of in store, is that when I apply too much, my face just doesn't absorb it. So that is unfortunate. It is a nice sunscreen, but yeah, it is just like our regular sunscreens, a bit more rich, a bit more fatty, a bit more emollient. So great for winter time for me when it is cold, and we have Dutch winter weather here is like autumn, wet, windy and freezing. So yeah, and that is the time of year that I want a richer emollient SPF, because yes, I do wear SPF in the winter as well, because the sun is always shining. And yeah, so yeah, it is nice. It is nothing special. I do have to say, I bought this on sale. They have sales regularly, especially now this time of year, because I think it is just hella expensive when you buy this on its own. It's 20 euros on its own for 50 mils. If I want to pay 20 euros for 50 mils, I will get the La Roche-Posay, because I found that one nicer. The Ultra, no, what is it called again? Antelios Ultra Light. That is actually cheaper than this one, and I like that one more. So yeah, I am waiting for sunscreens to go on sale so I can stock up for winter time. But yeah, it is a good sunscreen. It does what it is supposed to do, but it's not my favorite. Now we are getting to my favorites, and that's these two. You have seen this one mentioned before and used. You have seen this one used if you have watched my Maybelline Superstay foundation review. If I have any room left underneath the cards, I will link it, and otherwise I will link it down in the description box. But this is what I use to reapply sunscreen on top of my foundation. Unfortunately, it's empty, and I am bummed, and I am waiting for 2 more of these. But I just called the postal service, and they don't know what happened, because my package containing my new sunscreens is about, I think, 2.5 weeks in the Netherlands now, and still laying somewhere in a sorting centrum or something. So yeah, I hope they will get to me really soon. But this is the Biore Aqua Rich. I had to get used to this one. It feels really refreshing on your skin. Now, it does contain an alcohol ingredient, so I was like, okay, well, we will see if it dries out my skin. But just to be safe, I actually use this one to apply on top of my makeup, because then I already have a few layers on my face, and the alcohol, I hope, doesn't get into my skin. But yeah, when I used it like that, it didn't dry out my skin, so that was good. I didn't get any irritation from it, which I do get when I use something containing high amounts of denatured alcohol on my bare skin. My skin just cannot handle that. And but yeah, it's empty, and I'm waiting for 2 new ones, because I really like this one. I got this one from YesStyle. I will link it down below. And yeah, I understand why this is raved about. It is a very nice sunscreen, and it sinks in really fast, doesn't leave a greasy feeling like the Dutch ones do. So yeah. Next one is, I'm rambling a bit, aren't I? Yeah. Anywho, next one is the Etude House Sun Price Mild Watery Light SPF 50. It looks like this. And this contained a bunch of good ingredients. I got this one from YesStyle as well. And I really, really liked this one. It smells nice. Oh no, I have a tiny bit underneath my nose. Oh no, wait. Huh, but then I can show you what it looks like. It is a little bit green. I will put it here. And it is just, it's thinner in consistency. And it sinks in really, really fast. So I really liked this one to use underneath my foundation, especially in the warmer weather. So yeah, I am also waiting for 2 more of these ones. And yeah, I really like this one. If you can get your hands on it, it contains all my a lot of nice ingredients in Chinese or Japanese, so I cannot read it. Because I do not read that. But yeah, it's a very, very nice sunscreen. And I am glad when I have this one again. Was that everything that I wanted to mention? Yeah, I think it was. This was it for my Empties video. No, I am lying. But I don't have the bottle anymore. I threw it out. There's one product that I want to mention actually, and that's micellar water. You may go like, oh no, she's talking about micellar water. I thought you hated micellar water. I did, and I kind of still do. And why do I hate micellar water? Just because it says on the bottle that you can leave it on your skin. And that is the part that I hate about it, because on its own, micellar water is a fantastic product. It just melts everything from sunscreen to makeup off of your skin. I started using it to help dissolve the eyelash glue that I was using at the time, and then take off my eye makeup, and then just cleanse the rest of my face with my Clinique Take the Day Off balm. But now I use it as my first cleanse in the evening. So I remove all my makeup with micellar water. Then I take a little bit of the Clinique Take the Day Off balm, spread that around my face, wash that off, and that is my evening cleanse. So I don't have the bottle with me. I have a big bottle downstairs. The one that I got, if you live in the Netherlands, I got Kruidvat's own brand, with the purple lettering, the sensitive one, because I don't want any extra stuff in there. I don't want perfume in there. So that is why I got the sensitive one. And yeah, so I do use it, but I don't leave it on my skin. So if you use micellar water, please, please, please rinse it off your skin. Because if you do not, it can really dry out your skin, because you leave soapy stuff on your skin. You also don't wash your hair with shampoo and then leave it in, because if you do, your hair and your scalp will dry out and will get nasty. And that's the same thing with micellar water. If you use it, I understand, because it is a fantastic product, but please rinse it off. Okay, now that was it for me for this month. I don't know, how long am I talking? That's actually pretty good. So yeah, if you are wondering about this look, I have filmed it. It's look number 4 with the Hasina palette. So yeah, this was it for my Empties. I don't know if I have an Empties every month. I think the last one was 2 months ago. It's difficult to talk for me. See, I cannot speak very good English today. No, I don't know what it is, but I think I need coffee. I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. That's what the thumbs down thingy is for. If you haven't subscribed already, I would really appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button. And while you're at it, tap the little bell next to it as well, so you will be notified when I upload a new video, which will be very, very soon. And yeah. If you have any questions or comments, or maybe video ideas, or you know, that kind of thing, if you would like to see a video by me, leave it down in the comment section below. And for now, I am signing off. I love all you guys, and I hope you have a great, great day. Bye bye.